Hi guys, it's GameZone here. Um, I've done a few updates on my game. I'll show you what they are in a second. So, yeah, I've done a few updates. Just to let you know, guys, finally the Ironwrex W900 what has been released for game version 154. So I've added that in as well, and I've also added in the Wilson B4RT cattle trailer as well. That's been updated. At the minute, I'm streaming to Twitch and Kick. Um, I will also post the same stream out on Facebook shortly after for the Facebook viewers. If you're after the truck I'm now about to show you, search for Ironwrex Modern on Google, and that'll be the first website that does come up. Now, the mods are updated. I will show you in my current load order I've got 154 with Missouri DLC. Basically, when 154 first got released, we all knew that Missouri got released a few days after. So, I shall show you what I've updated and what I haven't. That way you guys know what's been changed from the last video. So we've got the 154 ready farms from Frankenstein Custom at the bottom. From Aids, Eads, Tonsicat, New Meadows, Farm Valley, Flagstaff, Yard Fort Collins, Yard Grand Junction, and Denver. Then we have the Alaska North of the Future, which has been done, which is 8.1. We've got the Aleutian Islands version 2.0.1, Petersburg, Alaska 2.0, with the Pittsburgh and Alaska Islands Ferry Killer. We've got the More Cities, California. We've got the Mega Resources 287 154 with the Reformer 288 154. The Reformer Sierra Nevada 115 or 1.5 154. Reformer Pacifico version 4.5 154. Reformer Los Altos Beta 4.0.154. Reformer Badger Beta 1.6 154. Reformer Nazi Beta 3.11 154. Reformer Extremo Beta 1.8.154. Project Better Arizona 4.2.1 with the 10.2 Reformer Better Arizona connection. We've got Dreamland 1.0, which is basically ATMX in one file. You don't have to have loads of maps with all the connections, it's in one. We have the Trinity County version 2.0. We've got Discover Oregon version 2.0. We've got Coast to Coast version 2 2054.1, which I do believe is still the current version. But what I'll do for you now is I'll go on to Trucking Mods and let you know if there is an update. And if there is, I will do it shortly after this video. But if you guys give me a second, I will just have a complete look. Go into Maps. Coast to Coast. The current game version is... The current game version is 2.20.54.1, which is the current version I've got, so there is no updates to that. Discover North America goes next if you guys do want it. All it does is basically it changes the skyline in Chicago and serious similar places like that. Basically here it says New Chicago detailing Hyde Park, Soldier Field, Field Museums, all the rest of it. Monotrail Skyline updated, Hamilton updated, Ottawa Skyline updated, load order, Coast to Coast, Discover North America, newest version. So I'll put the load order in as it should be. Then we've got the Beyonds. These are the public release on Terra Maps. for both ETS2 and ATS. Obviously, I've got the ATS versions in this load order because we are modifying ATS. So we've got that in 4, 3, 2, 1, and beyond coast-to-coast connection. We also have the ATS expansion 16.2 with the coast-to-coast connection for that. EMMN has been updated to 154-6, which is the latest update, which I didn't realise there was an update for it because Truckee didn't say so. So I manually look for that. Ontario, Quebec, that's version 5.154. GMC Logistics Ontario, Quebec fix. Washington extended version 3. Pro Mods Canada, which is version 1.40 or 14.0. Assets, models, map, and convoy mode support. ATS expansion, the connection number for that is 154.1. With Discover Ontario connection, that number is also 154.1 of the NTTF. Pro mods, if I didn't show that, give me a second, it's 154-2. The late cabinets version 115. The format of a map patch, compatibility patch version 28.154. And I do also have the new ferry lines in, which is version 3.0. Everett, Washington to Nagualay PLW, Galveston, Texas to Key West, Homer AK to PLW, Los Angeles to Homer, Mazars MX to Honolulu, Hawaii, Florida NS to Fort Lauderdale FL, Valdez, Alaska down to Honolulu, and much more. So I do post that in because I do like my ferry line sometimes, and then I will run it with the road connection. I will drive up there at some points as well. Depends on the day, depends how long I want to spend driving. Now we have the real traffic AIF mod sounds ATS to make it more realistic. We have the police pack. Then we have the MPTP PM Canada add-on. Basically, this is the police add-on. Is required. Obviously, the police is required for that. All that does is this mod replaces the parked US border patrol cars on the US side of the border with the USC BP field operations cars, Ford Transit, Ford Explorer i3, Dodge Charger, and all that lot. So that changes that. Then we have the real emergency AI pack ATS 154 base and def. As well, I've added in the realistic drivers, which this mod basically, this mod edits the traffic data definition in the effort to after driving behavior is more realistic. Basically, it stops the AI for going out of their way effort to kill you, such as slamming on their brakes, merging into you, etc. This attempt to edit the behavior more realistic, as I've found the default AI behavior to be rather immersion breaking at times and downright frustrating. So that just basically makes the AI behave a lot more. Optimus Prime TF4, I've found it. We've got the Haterbuilt 481 with the chrome new. If you do use the dark chrome, which is this one here, do not. Because if you do that, I found out when I was driving down coast to coast, my screen went black and pink. We've got the Hickley's Haterbuilt pinups. We've got the LED Mega Pack tunable trucks, the LED Mega Pack beacon switch patch, and the headlights. And next, of course, we've got the new Ironwrex version 154.10. We've got the core. We've got the W900 base. We've got the pups trailer. We've got the open definition file for the Ironwrex itself. We've got the GSL lowboy and the open def for that. The older race trailers and the logger do still work. So I've got the race trailer with the open def, the Arctic logger open def, and then the engines. Unless you want to add in all the accessories for it, you put it after the logger. I personally think before the engines. Then for engines, we've got the C18 Cat Packer Trans. Then we've got my animated window eyes, real US Google Nav 137, as well as the UK voices. I now have found Apple Siri for it and all. We've got Yahoo Baby. And we do have the new Wilson B4RT, which is current version 2.2.1. We've got the base, the customer, then the lightbox. I believe the customer file is editable. We've got the company animation gates part 2, which is current version 1.6 with version 1. We've got the traffic truck smoke and smoke in my trucks. We've got the ATS realistic rainwater and thunder sounds version 7.4 for the weather file itself, which is version 8.1 for 154. Then we have the enhanced climate zones ATS. What this does is compatible to work with ATS game version 153/4. 10 custom rain and thunder intensities, adjust rain and thunder intensities for summer weather patterns in US. Improved rain thunder sounds for skyboxes configuration, improved rain thunder for ATS climate zones. This mod must be placed above all weather mods. Then we've got the Google Navigation dark theme. There is a light version, but I do prefer the dark. We've got the self-repair, which is done by a server, which is Left Lane Community. Basically, while you're driving and you get damage, it basically self-repairs the truck. We've got my mega mod I've been working on, which contains these. Basically, all the mods I used to use, we're talking about 20 add-ons, is literally merged into this to keep the mod numbers down from 100, because you know you've got to have 100 or less to run Convoy. So we've got the full screen map for ATS, and we've got the 1,000 or 10,000 gallon, and we have everything unlocked in ATS Edition, which unlocks everything at the bottom. I believe there may be an update for this, so I shall just check that and let you know. But that is the mod lineup for that. What I'll do is ATS unlock everything. Everything unlocked trucking mods. Versions 8. 5.1 unlock Kenworth W100 Legacy Edition level unlock content, update existing content files to reflect update made by this software. So there is an update for that. It's now 51.0 instead of 50.0. So I will be updating that file after my stream. I'm level 8 on this profile, because I do like to work and obviously earn everything as it is. Sorry for the stream to be going on a bit longer than planned to. I did say when I get all the Ironwrex released and loaded up, I'll put a load order out, so you guys can see what I've got updated and what I haven't. And I'll show you the map as it currently stands. Once we do load up, but my mega mod will be updated soon, guys. The only thing I'm going to do is my GPS mods, which you've seen, the Google Voice Navigation and the Apple, will get merged into my mega mod. So then that way I can then take them out the load order and keep it down. But that will be done obviously offline, and then once I've updated, I will show you guys what I've added and what I haven't. So yeah, it's great. To be honest, I've made the Mega Mod mainly for myself and when I'm in convoy because I do like certain add-ons compared to other people. So if I merge them all in at one, if people don't have the add-ons, all I've got to do is just download my Mega Mod when joining myself. It makes things a whole lot easier because basically all you need is the maps offline because I personally can't merge them all together if I could. I'd, and I had it my way, I would personally have one file in my mods and one mod will just load everything if it was possible. It would be great. I'd personally mod everything into that and then load it, then bang, I've got all my maps in one file, my trucks in one file, a lot. One mod, well, that'd be the best convoy lineup ever. You just load up one mod, and the way I see it is that's got everything in it. You'll have the best convoy load you can ever get, instead of about 70 to 100 mods. But that's just life and dream reality. But the profile is loading. Obviously, you can see my Gamer Zone ATS screen. Loading, personalized loading screen. I personally like it better than the standard loading screen you get these days. At least you can personalize it more to yourself. But I am streaming this very quickly, guys. I will be driving offline, and also I'll be going through my radio stations with you guys, because in case you want to know what I've changed and what I haven't, I can show you. But I can't click them because I'll get copyright. But I can read you the stations I've passed out in my live streams SII file. If anyone do need a tutorial on how to add radio stations, please leave a comment, and I will be quite happy to help you and do a tutorial of that on another video. And I'll quite show you how to add a radio station to your ATS game so you guys can enjoy your own stations instead of being built. Because I've done this for my ATS and my ATS2. So if that's something you want me to cover up on another video, I will. For those who do need assistance with that, that's entirely up to you. I'm going to leave that to you. If not, if you don't have radios on while you're driving, that's entirely up to you. But offline, I do, because I do drive for a number of hours. But guys, I have noticed one thing and all. Since I've got the updates from Terra Maps online from the Terra Maps site, the Beyond, personally to me, on the Caribbean side has grown quite a hell of a lot. But yes, the game is loaded, and it's time to show you the map, what it looks like and what it doesn't. I have covered basically, I've been from originally Springfield right the way through Oklahoma City, Amarillo, through Tucumcari, through Alamo Road, La Cruises, all the way through, and I've started to enter Reformer, and I did end up in Peru to Panzico, and I've ended up at the Coca-Cola factory. That was a good 1,700-mile drive. Um, so yeah, that's my drive I've done in the hater built at the time of my other half on convoy, because we do convoy quite a bit on this game. But I am actually planning to do a drive from, say, Montego Bay right the way up to, say, Chicago, Then at some point I will be programming in the Route 66, which goes from, I'll tell you exactly as soon as I find things. It goes from Chicago up here, and you go right the way through, obviously, Springfield, Springfield itself. Then you go through St. Louis, down to Springfield itself, and basically where it's Joplin, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Amarillo, basically this long road here. All of this, Tucumcari, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Gallup, Holsbrook, and Flagstaff. Normally you would add Seligman and Radiator Springs, then I'd fork off to Kingman, right down through Barstow, then down to Los Angeles and Santa Monica, which is where that ends. So that's where that ends. That's a decent route to drive if you're online with convoy with mates and friends and the community. But yeah, I've done it many times just to build the miles up with my VTC and Chucky. So yeah, that is currently the latest lineup I do have with my Ironwrex truck. I'll just show you it so you guys can see it. Basically, it's a start, and yes, I have edited the GPS/PC screen for the Ironwrex, as you can just see it in the top right. And yes, I do have animated eyes edited for this and all, as you can see. I do think they do look pretty cool. But they were original. I will say this, sorry to the creator, but I did use your mod to copy all the dev files for ATS and make an ATS version of that, because at the time I didn't see anything for ATS. So I personally did convert them all over for that. And yeah, I know you're normally supposed to ask. I know you're normally supposed to ask, but I did do it for my own personal use, guys, so sorry if you guys do want the mod. It's personal use only, that mod, because I've technically converted it myself. If I was allowed to share it and it was my own creation, I would, but I can't, so that one is personal to myself. But apart from that, guys, you guys have now just seen my load order. It'll be posted on YouTube later on after the video, and also I'll include a video to Retro Gamer how I edited all my ATS config to get the game more realistic after the stream has been posted. If you guys are interested in configuring your ATS more realistically, then by all means I will get the link off my YouTube to Retro Gamer's video, and he'll show you exactly how to do it. He'll explain how it all changed the game and everything. Personally, give him a follow, because he's the one person that started me off with the ATS combos. He's worth a watch. And I shall speak to you all later, guys, and have fun trucking. And if anyone is after the Wilson B4RT trailer and the Ironwrex, I will leave links to them as well. Have fun, stay safe, and I shall see you guys on the next video.